you get to experience your creation, which is everything outside of you, through people, objects. Everything is a projection of your consciousness, every single thing. So objects obviously can include like smells and stuff, because a perfume, a fragrance, is a projection of your consciousness. Whatever's going on for you internally, you are projecting that externally to have an experience. You may smell a lavender fragrance and it might remind you of your grandma or someone that you know, whereas someone else may smell that smell and it does absolutely nothing to them. Well, it's the same thing that you guys are looking at and smelling, but you're getting a completely different experience from that object. So objects are a projection of your consciousness. People are all a projection of your consciousness. You are consciousness, right? Everything is conscious. So awareness, energy. You could say another word for that is everything's energy. You are energy and everything else is energy, including all people and objects. So just like with the object, you could smell a smell and it reminds you of someone, and someone else is smelling the exact same smell, but it does something different to them or reminds them of a different time or whatever. It's the exact same with people, because you're not seeing anyone for who they really are. You are seeing everyone for who you are. It's a projection of your own consciousness, whatever is going on for you internally, which is including the thoughts that you are thinking that produce an emotion, and that emotion is how you feel. So however you are feeling is what you are projecting onto all people, so you can only ever see anyone for who you are. And this is the same with objects. You are projecting your own consciousness onto all objects, every single thing. And now it's important to go on to the next point, which is everything is movement. Everything is moving. Nothing is solid, because your thoughts and feelings can change instantly, which means your 3D reality has to change as well. But you can create the illusion that everything is solid by always thinking the same and feeling the same feelings, right? But if it wasn't solid as well, you wouldn't be able to have this experience that feels so real, because you would know that it's a game, simulation, whatever you want to call it, confirmation. So that's also why, of course, it has to appear solid. Yes, when you're looking at things, they look like they are still, but everything's vibration, every single thing, which means you are vibrating at a certain frequency, and your thoughts and your feelings are also vibrating at a certain frequency. Objects are all vibrating at a certain frequency. People are all vibrating at a certain frequency depending on the thoughts that they think, and therefore the feelings they feel. So when you think that you are meeting people and it's just a coincidence, again, there's no such thing. It's an orchestration. You are vibrating at a frequency that matches their frequency. So you are the perfect match for your encounter, to learn what you need to learn and whatever. And this is why people are not always in your life forever, because some people are only gonna serve you for a short time, and they did their job, and as soon as that interaction or whatever it needs to go on goes on, you depart it, and that's it. Well, they were the best thing, one of the best things that ever happened to you, because they were the perfect match for you at the time, for you to heal, for you to learn what you need to learn, for you to remember how powerful you are. So now you go on with your life, trusting that the universe always has your back, everything's always working out for you. So when people come and they ask me, okay, well, how the hell would I attract a narcissist? That's not something that I would do. I'm such a nice person, right? Well, what did I just say? Everything's vibrating. Everyone's vibrating at a certain frequency. Everything, even objects are. So if everything's vibrating at a certain frequency, so are people, like we've just said, people are. And we've also just said that you match people at the same vibration or similar vibrational frequency. So if you are operating, and let's just go back, because we also said that everything's vibration, including your thoughts and feelings, right? So let's say if you are operating from self-hatred, you hate who you are, right? You are operating from a low self-concept, and therefore your feelings are fear. Well, you're going to attract someone that is also vibrating at the same or extremely similar frequency. So they must also be operating in fear. They must also have self-hatred and have a low self-concept. Okay, we can call this person a narcissist, whatever. But you and them are really not that different to each other. Even though you act out differently, you do different things, you're both doing the same thing internally. And you are both acting for the same thing. You both want the other person to change the feelings of fear to love, to safety and security. Right? But all you can do is both validate that you are in fact living in fear. Okay, the narcissist will always make you feel fearful, insecure, doubtful, worried, all of that. You are also always going to add on to their fear. And this is why you end up begging, pleading, wanting their attention so much, because everything you do is never good enough. You're only validating that they are living in fear. And they too, to you, are also only validating that you are living in fear. So rather than to judge people and to be in that victim mentality, just look at yourself and think, okay, well, if I've attracted this person into my life, what does it say about me? Because it says a lot more about you than them, I promise you. And if you were someone that loved themselves, there would be no way you would attract someone that hates you or that belittles you or is putting you down or whatever. And that's in every situation. That's not just going to be in your romantic partner. It's going to be your boss at work, your co-workers, random strangers, your friends, whatever. Because if you are operating in self-hatred, everyone has to validate that you hate who you are. So no one's to blame. All these people outside of you, they're all only doing their job, which is to validate how you feel. So guys, everyone that has purchased the personalised session/lesson, I am going to be doing all of yours this afternoon, this evening, so you will be getting them by tomorrow. And if you too want to get the personalised lesson and session, if you get it by the end of today, then you as well will be getting it tomorrow. So let me know before I head off if you have any questions about that. It is in the link in my bio. And if you want to heal your inner child, there's also self-love transformation program. So let me know which ones you are most keen with. Okay guys, bye.